Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are every day. People like to welcome you all to the show. Look, real quick, we're not going to be long on this one, because right now I'm getting prepared for a hurricane. I just want to say we had, 05 was Hurricane Katrina. Then in Houston and Texas, Beaumont, we had Hurricane Harvey. COVID-19, over 170-something people died according to the reports. And I'm arguing with someone over what? I'm worried about what people think. Right? We having issues dealing with what a celebrity said. People having beefs over what? It don't make sense. It just don't make sense, right? Now check this out. You got two hurricanes which have never appeared in the Gulf of Mexico at the same time, according to the records going back to at least 1900, said Colorado State University hurricane researcher Phil Klotzbach. The last time two tropical storms were in the Gulf together was in 1959, he said. The last time two storms made landfall in the United States within 24 hours of each other was in 1933, Klotzbach said. The projected track from the U.S. National Hurricane Center would put both storms together in the Gulf on Tuesday, with Marco hitting Texas and Laura making landfall a little less than a day later, though both tracks remain uncertain. Right. But apparently, people are getting ready. You go to the grocery stores, the lines are long. They're putting out that you can only get 4 waters. In some places, you can get 2 briskets. And on top of the COVID-19, the coronavirus, people panicking. And then I go on Facebook, or I get a phone call, or I listen to the radio and they talking about somebody shot Megan Thee Stallion on purpose and she should have turned him in. Some people saying, Black, why you not doing this or why you not doing that? Somebody, I do these posts and sometimes I get comments from people who have a connotation about it, and it's like, dude, sister. It's so much going on in the world today as signs to show how unpleased the Creator is with us on this planet, right? Now, one of the greatest speeches ever given was Minister Farrakhan's Criterion on July 4th, right? Telling you all this is going on. I mean, man, you got fires burning in California. I mean, you got tornado-like conditions that's just dropped out of the sky and tearing up parts of the Midwest. I mean, it's just, come on, right? But yet, we still, for some reason, can't get off the focus of minute issues that keep us divided. Now, that attests to the power of the colonizer's science in his media or his science in trigonometry, right? He mastered that game. In the midst of all the warning signs of destruction that's upon us, his system of trigonometry is so powerful that we still got to engage in it, even though we up under all this devastation, some that has already come, some that we going through right now, and some that's on its way. And we still can't pull our attention from his design. As Brother Marcus Mudd stated, you can't jump on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion for that WAP and, video that they put out and the lyrics and the songs, whatever, because it was orchestrated and directed not by them. They just playing the part. You got to look at the mindset behind the scene who says, feed this to the public. Feed this to little young black girls. Feed this to young black boys, Keep that in their ear all the time. Don't worry about education. Don't put books in their hands now. We don't want any competition. Too Short did an article not too long ago where he was talking about how they was telling him, man, look, you got to put down a low down sexual contented album, and Too Short was like, well, okay, but I want to put out a positive album to combat that album. They told him, yeah, but they avoided it, never put it out, and certain conscious artists, they wouldn't allow him to work with them, showing how this was intentional, and he spoke on how they pulled out positive rap, wouldn't play it on the radio. Positive rap couldn't get played. Anything negative, they'd play it for a reason, But the fans, those who listening, they think that the artists choose and have the power to put out what they want. Now, these people saying, look, we'll promote you. We'll put the marketing machine behind you. We'll put the money behind you. But this is the content we want. And you say, well, why would they want content like that? Because this goes before rap music, right? This goes all the way back during slavery. This goes to the Black Codes, to Jim Crow. This even went all the way to Germany military, right? Where we'll talk about Germany first. The white man went ahead of the black man, and in Germany they told white people and white women that black people had tails. Yeah, and told them all kind of negative, degrading things. But then the white women started getting to know the black GIs, and then it came out, and they was like, nah, that's not true, right? So let me show you why they keep perpetuating negative music into the ears of the community. It's you're killing two birds with one stone, right? First, they're going to go ahead and tell the white audience, hey, this is how they live. This is what they talk about. I mean, they shoot up each other. It's madness. It's a jungle out there. You got to be afraid, because they keep pumping fear, but they know that the white audience, they want to hear it, right? They sneak and listen to it, be like, oh, did you hear what they said? Oh, because the energy that they feed off the fear, right? But the artists, they don't know that they don't, and don't nobody know that they behind the scenes saying, oh no, change the lyrics. If you want to get picked up, you want to get put on, then this is the subject matter. This is the topic. These are the lyrics we gonna promote, right? And then on the other hand, too, the inspiring minds that are true artists instead of the science of art, they want to get put on, but they saying, well, hell, if you want to make it in the industry, then this is what you must do. You that positive rap, and we gonna work it out. We gonna come together. Let's unite. Let's build our own businesses. And whatnot. No, it won't be too much of that. Public Enemy, we can't mainstream that, right? Too much truth in the music, right? So if you want to get put on, then these are the topics and that you must stay confined in. And then on the other hand, and then the white kids, she was like, I see it. And then they go back and say, see, I told you Look what they talk about. Look how they shoot each other. Look at the lyrics in the songs, and then they go buy it up and feed that money into that beast to keep it going on, so Mo can continue to shoot each other. I'm just saying it's a well-designed plan and it's working, And then you have brothers like Minister Farrakhan that got love for the community and the people who will come out and say, "Hey, check yourself. We gotta change this thing around, right?" And then they come out and say, "Oh, he's an anti-Semite. Don't listen to what he's saying. Y'all keep going on business as usual." And it's a game, And I say that to say, wow, man, you got hurricanes, fires, and COVID-19, which they don't have a cure for it yet, and we still, can't. No, I don't want to say can't. We still haven't got the colonizers' foot off our neck, But guess what? We working on it. Now check this out. Laura, which is another hurricane that's coming this way, one coming Tuesday, the one to be here Wednesday, right? Laura was already flinging rain across Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands early Saturday and was expected to drench the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and parts of Cuba during the day on its westward course. Puerto Rico Governor Wanda Vasquez declared a state of emergency and warned that flooding could be worse than what Tropical Storm Isaias unleashed 3 weeks ago because the ground is now saturated. The Virgin Islands getting ready to get it again. No one should be out on the streets, she said. The storm was centered about 50 miles south of San Juan with maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. It was moving west at 21 miles. Marcos, the other one, meanwhile, was strengthening while centered about 110 miles east of Cozumel Island, headed to the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. It had maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Cozumel, the cosmos. Cozumel is where the Mayans, the Incas, Aztecs, mixed with meat. That's the sacred place where they would go. It's like the Hajj. Everybody go there and they do the rituals and prayers and whatnot so they can have a strong harvest for the upcoming planting season. And when you went to Cozumel to ask the gods for what you wanted, right? The Hurricane Center said it expects the storm to stay far enough apart to prevent direct interaction as the region braces for the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, which is forecast to be unusually active. Both storms were expected to bring 3 to 6 inches of rain to areas they are passing over or near, threatening widespread flooding across the vast region. A lot of people are going to be impacted by rainfall and storm surge in the Gulf of Mexico. The tropical program coordinator for the National Weather Service, since you simply don't know, you really need to make precautions, right? Now, I'm saying, look, it's just people don't know really where it's hitting, but they expect it to hit New Orleans and Houston again, right? And, it's signs, it's warnings, it's get it together, but, it's hard to get things together and to unite and to understand God's plan because we so bombarded in this world, man. I mean, it's crazy, this world has a mind of its own, man. Trust me. I'm not for 1 second, claiming I'm a saint. Hell, I'm just saying, I'm just recognizing the writing on the wall. Put it like that. I'm seeing this COVID and what it's doing. I'm seeing you got 2 hurricanes back to back. You had tropical storms, but they're expecting these to be hurricanes. They're going to be hurricane strengthened with hurricane force winds by the time they make landfall. Never happened before. Back to back. I mean, come on. And Harvey, 100-year And then they said a flood of biblical proportions. That's telling you something. And you got to go back and you got to ask yourself, is my free will to do whatever the hell I want versus being disciplined and staying in the realms of what the Creator created us to be? Which one should you choose? Is your free will overrides the will of the Creator? Meaning, He didn't create mankind wouldn't even be here. This is a, what do they call it? This is the intelligent design. Intelligent design, not happenstance design. So, what's really going on, man? With some questions we got to really ask ourselves, man. What's really going on? I mean, I'm hearing people that I never thought take a stance to try to say certain things are okay, even though it was condemned and it was frowned upon by the Creator. But then man says, Creator, you don't know what you're talking about. We're going to do it anyway. You know why? Because this is what we want to do. And we should have the right to do what we want to do. And no Creator God who created the heavens and the universe and mankind should be able to tell us what we want to do with our lives. We going to do it because that's what we want to do. And then, soon as the fires come, soon as the COVID come, soon as the little pestilence and wasps killing bees and vegetation's not growing and hurricanes coming back to back, and while you in the middle of it, right, you praying, oh God, Jesus, God, help me make it through this. Please help me. Oh, I'm so scared, right? You realize now God is real. But as soon as all the shaking stops and things calm back down and you start cleaning up a little bit, the debris and whatnot from the disaster, right? Then you start going back to your old ways, think you're hiding again, right? I'm finna do what I want to do. It's back on. I don't know what I was scared for in the first place. Woo! Then you start to say, I've made it through. Not the fact that the Creator, God, pulled you through because you prayed to Him. Now it's, I'm glad I made it through that one. I mean, people we just wild, man. And every time He hit us, bam, we scared. I better get right. Then when it's over, it's back to business as usual. Then He hits you with something else more severe than the first time. Then this, you know what, this is. I'm getting my life together. This is too scary for me. Then he bag off a little bit to see what you're gonna do. If you're gonna revert back to your old self, or you gonna walk down forward and discover new things on a new path. Hey, it is what it is. What can we say? Vertical Pick Radio. We out.